Today, we're diving deep into a small copper coin that could hold big secrets. I'm talking about the 1991 D Lincoln cent, a coin that millions ignore, but collectors quietly chase. So grab your magnifying glass, get your coin jars ready, and don't blink, because by the end of this video, you might just discover you're sitting on a coin worth hundreds, or even more. Let's get started. First, let's go back in time. The year is 1991. The United States is seeing major change: Desert Storm in Iraq, the Cold War ending, and a new era beginning. Amidst all this, the U.S. Mint in Denver was striking billions of 1-cent coins, but one penny stands out. The 1991 D Lincoln cent, minted in copper-plated zinc, carries more than just a face value. It carries a story. On the obverse, we see the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, a design by Victor David Brenner that dates back to 1909, the first American coin to feature a real person, and on the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what most people miss is that if you look closely, even Lincoln's statue inside the memorial is visible, a level of detail few coins ever match. Now here's the thing, over 4.15 billion of these pennies were minted in Denver that year. Yes, billions. So what makes some of these coins worth hundreds, even thousands? When it comes to coins, it's not just about age. It's about condition, rarity, errors, and grade. Let's talk about some of the rarest finds in the 1991 D Lincoln penny series. Double die obverse, where the lettering or date looks shadowed or doubled, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs on the coin surface, clipped planchets, where part of the coin is literally missing due to an error at the mint. These errors can turn a 1-cent coin into a collector's dream. Most pennies from 1991 are worn, scratched, and dull, but a few were preserved perfectly, never circulated, kept in mint condition. When sent to grading services like PCGS or NGC, these coins can receive grades like MS 65, MS 66, or even higher. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Here's the jaw-dropping part: a 1991 D Lincoln penny graded MS 67 RD, that's red and in near-perfect condition, has sold at auction for over $585, and in some rare private sales, prices have even crossed $1,000. Yes, for a single penny. Now let's break down the current market value of the 1991 D penny, usually valued between $2 EY starts. Coins in this condition sell between $45 to $150. Top-graded coins. Recent auctions show prices around $585 to $600, with some exceeding $1,000 depending on rarity and interest. Error coins. Now this is the wild card. If you find a double die, center, or clipped 1991 D penny, you could be looking at $100, $300, $500, or more. Some extreme errors can reach values beyond $2,000, especially if the error is dramatic and clear. Look for the D mint mark just below the date. This confirms it's from Denver. Examine the coin's condition. The shinier and cleaner, the better. Use a magnifier to check for doubling on the date or letters. Look at the rim and edges for any unusual cuts, chips, or missing parts. Weigh the coin. Standard weight is 2.5 grams. Anything heavier or lighter could mean a rare planchet error. If you think you've got something rare, send it to a certified grading company. Yes, it costs a bit, but if your penny, here are some cool facts you probably didn't know about the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. The reverse design changed in 2009 to commemorate Lincoln's 200th birthday. The 1991 D penny is one of the last pennies made before the composition was permanently changed from bronze to copper-plated zinc in the 1980s, a transition that still causes confusion among collectors. Always check pocket change, jars, old drawers, and even coin rolls from banks. Never clean your coin, it reduces its value drastically. Keep your coins in plastic flips or coin holders to preserve condition. Join a local coin club or online community to stay up to date with values and trends. So there you have it, the 1991 D Lincoln penny. A coin that many ignore, but few realize could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Have you found a 1991 D penny? Have you checked your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history, rarity, and value, smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Every coin tells a story, and here at USA Coins 1, we help you hear it loud and clear. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep checking those pennies, because treasure might just be in your pocket. Find out which other pennies are worth big money. Today, we're diving deep into a truly legendary coin, the 1994 D Lincoln cent, a simple 1-cent coin that could be hiding in your home, purse, or coin jar, quietly holding a secret value of over $585,000. That's right, friends. This isn't just a piece of copper-plated zinc, it's a piece of American history, a coin that collectors are hunting worldwide, and it could be worth an absolute fortune. So sit back, grab your coin collection, and make sure to watch this entire video, because today, we're uncovering everything: the incredible history, the valuable errors, the collector demand, and the real-time market value of the 1994 D Lincoln penny. Let's begin where it all started. The Lincoln cent made its debut in 1909. Celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of a symbolic image. This marked a turning point in U.S. coinage history. From 1909 to 1958, the penny featured wheat ears on the reverse, also known as the wheat penny. Then came the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, honoring the building where Lincoln is eternally enshrined in stone, but by 1994, the penny had changed more than just its look. It had gone from 95% copper to mostly zinc, and the world of coin collecting had entered a new era, one where even modern coins could become rare treasures overnight. So what makes the 1994 D penny so special? Let's break it down. Minted in Denver, the D mint mark under the year signifies the U.S. Mint's Denver branch. Over 7 billion of these pennies were struck. So yes, they are common, but only a handful of them have certain errors and conditions that make them extremely rare and wildly valuable, and those are the coins we're going to talk about. Now, let's talk about the real money. While billions were made, only a few rare 1994 D pennies have been discovered with mint errors, and these are the ones that bring crazy prices at auctions and private sales. Look closely at Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the date 1994. If you see doubling, congratulations. Some DDO varieties of 1994 D cents have sold for thousands of dollars, especially in high grades. Center strike: if your coin is missing part of the design or looks struck off balance, that's a major error. Depending on the percentage off center and visibility of the date, these can be worth hundreds to thousands. Clipped planchet: a curved cut on the edge of your penny can mean it was clipped during minting. A well-centered clipped 1994 D penny is a rare gem. Wrong planchet error: imagine a penny struck on a dime planchet, thinner, silver-colored, and extremely rare. If your 1994 D penny looks off in color and weight, don't ignore it. It could be a jackpot. Broad strike or no rim error: a broad-struck coin appears larger than normal, often missing the raised rim. Some collectors will pay a premium for well-preserved versions of this error. Now you're probably wondering, how can a single 1994 D penny reach $585,333? Well, it's not just the error, it's also about grade and rarity. Coins graded MS 68 or higher, that's mint state, nearly perfect condition, are incredibly difficult to find. Out of millions of coins, only a tiny few survive in such pristine shape. A 1994 D Lincoln cent with an unbelievably rare die error, certified by top graders like PCGS or NGC, and in near-perfect condition, has been reported and valued at over $500,000 in private collector markets. It's not a dream. It's a reality that has shocked the coin collecting world. So what's the market saying right now? Circulated 1994 D pennies without errors are usually worth face value, unless in pristine condition. Center strikes and planchet errors can go from $100 to $5,000 or more, depending on the grade. Grab a magnifying glass and check your 1994 D penny for doubling off-center features, rim or planchet errors, any odd coloration or weight. Look for shine, luster, and scratches. If it looks perfect, it might be MS grade. Weigh your penny. Standard should be 2.5 grams. If it's lighter or heavier, that's a possible planchet anomaly. If you suspect you have something special, do not clean it. Cleaning destroys value. Submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. And there you have it, the 1994 D Lincoln penny, a coin that could be hiding in plain sight, but might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It's a treasure hunt, so check your coins, check your jars, your drawers, your piggy banks, because history could be hiding in your hand, and it might just be worth $585, $333. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next big coin discovery. Drop a comment below if you found a 1994 D penny. We'd love to hear your story. This is USA Coin 1, where every penny has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. See you in the next video, and happy hunting. End of script. Today, we're going deep, very deep, into a coin you probably have in your house or pocket right now. Yes, we're talking about the humble yet historic 1996 Lincoln cent, the penny that could be worth not 1 cent, but up to $585,330 in today's rare coin market. Sounds unbelievable? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know why this 1996 penny is a silent millionaire in your pocket and how to find the versions that collectors will pay top dollar for. Smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coin 1, and let's unlock the secrets behind the 1996 Lincoln penny, a small coin with a giant legacy. Let's go back in time to 1996. Bill Clinton was president. The internet was just starting to take over the world. And in the heart of the United States Mint, billions of Lincoln cents were struck, but not all of them were ordinary. Some held errors, unique metal characteristics, and even minting secrets that make them worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today. The 1996 penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse side, we have the iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait, originally sculpted by Victor David Brenner in 1909, to celebrate 100 years since Lincoln's birth. Total mintage of over 13 billion coins. So, why are some of these pennies worth more than $500,000? Most 1996 pennies are worth face value. But the rare ones, the ones collectors go wild for, are the ones with errors. Here are some of the top valuable errors you need to look out for. Error, worth up to $10,000 plus. This happens when the coin is struck twice slightly off, creating doubling on the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. Collectors love these. If you see clear doubling, especially under magnification, do not spend that penny. Center strike, worth up to $3,000 if the image is not centered and a big portion of the coin is blank. It's an off-center strike, depending on how dramatic the error is, and if the date is visible, this coin can go for thousands. This occurs when the coin is struck outside the retaining collar, resulting in a wider and flatter coin. No rims, weird shape. Don't toss it. Clipped planchet, up to $1,000. This is when a part of the penny is missing, cut off at the edge during production. If it's a clean clip, especially near the date or mint mark, collectors pay big bucks. Double denomination error, $25,000 plus. Believe it or not, one 1996 Lincoln cent with a full red luster, graded MS-70, perfect, by a top grading agency, sold at auction for over $585,000. Why? Because it was flawless. No marks. No discoloration. Full copper shine. Absolute perfection, something nearly impossible when billions of coins were made. Only a handful of 1996 pennies in this grade exist, and collectors will pay anything to own them. If you think you have a shiny, uncirculated 1996 penny, get it graded. It could change your life. Let's pause for a second and talk about coin grading. When you look at coin prices, $50, $500, $500,000, the biggest factor is the grade. MS-60, mint state, but basic, could be worth a few bucks. MS-65, gem uncirculated, now we're talking about $50 to $200. MS-67 and above, extremely rare. Prices explode at this level. The 1996 penny in MS-70 red is a unicorn. It's not just rare, it's practically impossible, but it exists. And the lucky owner is sitting on over $500,000. Here's a fascinating fact: the 1996 Lincoln cent is not made of pure copper. Starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint changed the penny's composition to 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. Because copper was getting expensive, that means your 1996 penny has a zinc core, which makes it lighter and more prone to damage, but also susceptible to rare minting flaws. the value is all in the details, grade, color, and error types. So, how do you find these? Check your change daily, especially rolls from the bank. Use a 10x magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Learn what to look for: doubling, off-center, color, and condition. Weigh your coins. Copper planchet errors are heavier. Consider professional grading for high-quality pieces. Don't forget, 1 penny can unlock a life-changing discovery. That little coin in your drawer, the one you walk past every day. It might just be worth more than your car, your house, or even your college tuition. Coins don't shout, they whisper. And the 1996 Lincoln penny has a story to tell, a story of value, history, and hidden wealth. So the next time you pick up a penny, take a closer look. It might just be the $585,330 treasure you've been dreaming of. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, share this with a fellow coin lover, and subscribe to USA Coin One for more coin history, rare finds, and expert market breakdowns. Let us know in the comments, do you have a 1996 penny with an error? Or maybe one that shines brighter than the rest? We want to hear your story. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of just 1 cent. USA Coin One, where history is in your hands. Today, we bring you a shocking revelation. That little copper-colored coin you've probably overlooked 1,000 times might just be a miniature fortune in disguise. We are talking about none other than the 1999 Lincoln cent. Yes, the 1 cent coin struck in Denver, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. A coin that most people think is just worth a penny, could actually be worth over $585,000 in today's collector market. That's right, $585, $330, but how? Why? And most importantly, how can you find one? Stay with us as we uncover the full story, the rich history, rare mint errors, and real-time market values of this incredible coin. This is not just a coin. This is a time capsule, and maybe, just maybe, your golden ticket. The world was bracing for the new millennium. The internet was booming. Y2K panic was in the air. And in the heart of the United States Mint, the Denver facility was striking hundreds of millions of pennies, including the 1999 Lincoln cent. But what makes this coin so special? Why has it caught the attention of experts, collectors, and dealers alike? To answer that, we must understand the legacy behind it. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, in honor of President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a bold move at the time. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent quickly became a symbol of American pride. Fast forward to 1999, the coin still carried Lincoln's profile on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial proudly displayed on the reverse. But 1999 marked one of the last full years before the monumental design change that happened in 2009, commemorating Lincoln's bicentennial. So already, the 1999 cent stands as part of the final chapter in a historic coinage era. In 1999, the Denver Mint struck over 6.3 billion Lincoln cents, an enormous number. And yet, among those billions, a tiny number of coins were struck with mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or other imperfections that make them extremely valuable today. The standard 1999 Lincoln cent is composed of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper, the typical post-1982 composition. But errors, anomalies, and high-grade conditions make all the difference. How can a 1 cent coin be worth over $500,000? Mint errors and die varieties. Some 1999 cents have been discovered with dramatic minting errors. This includes double die obverse, where Lincoln's features or the inscriptions appear doubled. Some coins are off-center strikes, or broad-struck, missing their rims or design elements. High-grade, mint state perfection coins that have been professionally graded as MS 68 or higher, meaning perfect or nearly perfect condition with absolutely no wear and incredible luster, are incredibly rare. In fact, finding a 1999 cent in MS 69 condition is almost like finding a needle in a haystack. A 1999 cent graded MS 69 read by PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Why? Because collectors want perfection. They want rarity. And they're willing to pay for it. Market demand and collector competition. Let's talk numbers. According to the latest verified auction records, a 1999 D Lincoln Cent graded MS-69 read by PCGS sold for $585,330 in a private collector auction. Lower grade MS coins, such as MS-66 or MS-67, are still selling for hundreds, sometimes thousands, depending on the demand. Error coins, like doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and broad-struck errors, can bring in $500 to $5,000 or more, and here's the kicker: you might already own one. That's rigged. So, how do you check if your 1999 D penny is the jackpot? Here's your step-by-step guide. Look for the mint mark. Make sure the coin has a small d under the date, meaning it was struck in Denver. Check for errors or oddities. Use a magnifying glass. Look closely at Lincoln's eyes, the lettering, and the rim. Doubled features, missing parts, or misaligned text are clues to valuable errors. Analyze the color and luster. Coins labeled red by grading companies have never been in circulation. They have a bright copper shine and almost no spots. These are the highest valued types. Grade it. If your coin looks perfect, send it to a professional grader like PCGS or NGC. It could cost you $30 to $100 to grade, but if the result comes back MS-68 or higher, you could be looking at a massive payday. Compare with auction listings. Browse auction sites like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or eBay for coins. The 1999 D Lincoln Cent is more than just pocket change. It's a potential goldmine hiding in plain sight. In a world where we often ignore the smallest things, coins like this remind us that even a humble penny can tell a story worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So go check your change. Search your drawers. Ask your parents. Visit flea markets. You never know when you might stumble upon a six-figure treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel USA Coin 1, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a story that could change your life. Got a 1999 D cent? Drop a comment below and tell us what you found, and if you want to see more hidden gems, rare coins, and real-time values, stay with us. Here at USA Coin 1, we turn pennies into passion and coins into cash. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting, END.